up, waking up, surrounded by the police. Let's see what's going on here. Thank God. Highway patrol, I think we're good here. Maybe pull over the guy beside us, I don't know. Either way, let's get some coffee going. Got all this leftover water from Burning Man, so trying to use up that. Do a little protein shake this morning. Oh yeah. I've done a lot of shakes recently. You can't really see the label on it, but it's a blend jet. I got this for like $10 off Amazon. It's pretty legit. It's great for doing quick shakes in the morning. And then for my shake mix, I just go to Costco and I use just the Orgain. The vanilla stuff's super good, so really tasty. It's like a walking advertisement over here. Sometimes I'll just like honestly telling you guys what I use and like I don't get paid by Orgain or by Blend Jet or any of these guys. Are just like using their stuff because it's tasty. Oh, I can't see. I've got to wrap this in leather at some point. I figured I would talk a little bit about where we're taking you guys. So my family lives in the southeastern US and I live in Alaska, so I'm very far away. I do that drive pretty often. If you guys look back at the videos, you'll see where I drove to the southeast to visit family and then drive back to Alaska. So I'm back and forth a lot. And usually when I drive across the country, I'm coming through on I-70, like through Denver and going straight across through Kansas. It's just the fastest way. Basically, as soon as I pass through Denver and leave the Rocky Mountains, in my mind, there's like nothing all the way until I get to the Smoky Mountains where my family is. So I'm always trying to blast through really fast. And this is the first time that I've actually planned something that I think is going to be pretty cool in between Denver and in between the southeast. And where I'm taking you guys is a town called Bentonville. It's in Arkansas. I've never been here. I don't really know what we're getting into. But what I do know is it's some of the coolest trails in the US. All the trail organizations and the town of Bentonville put a whole bunch of money. They invested a whole lot of money into the trail systems, the trail network in their town. And it's supposed to be not only the mountain bike capital of the world, but the Onewheel capital of the world. So you can basically take your little Onewheel and go surfing around in these trails, and they have like wooden bridges and seesaws you ride up onto in the drop down, and paved trails. They have glow in the dark trails. BMX tracks and berms. They've got it all, and it's all right there in downtown Bentonville on these man-made trails, and it's supposed to be super cool. So I'm excited to take you guys, and Eden got really good at one-wheeling when we were out at Burning Man, so this is going to be like the ultimate playground for it. So that's where we're heading. We should be rolling in a little bit later this afternoon, so let's get everything all buttoned up here and we'll get out of here. Think of our visitors this morning. Yep. Yeah, actually just checking the trucks, make sure they're safe over here, so we're good.
I don't know. I feel like all the truckers are.
Why are you so nervous? What have you done wrong?
All the truckers are gonna get mad at me when I say it's a good thing that like trucks are checked out. I wish somebody would come check my legs.
Yeah,
I want you to check my legs.
You go to warm climates, they just like
your candy
melt together. Must be all the sugar.
Yeah. Exactly. He's convinced that this is what's the serving size? You just ate 3, so what's the serving size? Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, let's see. Come here. Come here.
Oh. Yes. I just realized that I have auto start from Certified Auto Sound in Canada, which we might be going by again before too long. We'll explain that situation later, but you hold that down for 2 seconds. Then it takes 20 seconds. It uses the glow plugs for 20 seconds. We set it that way for Alaska for the cold, and it should auto start the truck or blow the engine. Let's see. Ooh, pretty cool. It worked. 25 seconds, I was wrong. What do you think?
You look very happy. Yeah. I love it.
Time to go. Those are little kids. Your neighbor get his truck worked on this morning. We are out of here. There's Eden across the way over there. One cool thing I noticed, all these rest stops, this is the second one we've stopped at where there's like RV dumping services. Pretty sweet. Anyway, we got a couple hundred miles and we'll be in Bentonville, and then start taking you guys on some cool adventures and check the place out, show you what it's all about, show you why you should be excited to check it out. Let's roll. This is right behind me, and we're off. About 200 miles will be there, so early afternoon. I don't know exactly where we're gonna camp just yet, but I'm gonna look it up and see what I can find here. I'm gonna grab some fuel really quick and be on our way.
Continue on US 400 East for 70
Also, if you
miles.
can't tell, there's bugs all over the windshield, so we need to clean that so you guys can actually see where we're going. All right, let's get it high flow, but this truck has that modified Super Duty tank, so I can actually do high flow diesel in this truck. It's pretty good. Faceless gas pump on both sides. They got me again. See, the other side doesn't have one either, but this one does, so do that one. All right, this is officially the most confusing gas station in the world. Nope. Yeah, a couple hours away. I don't know what town we're in here. Get some fuel here. Let's try Pete's again. I tried to fill up here last time and they had no diesel. There's a vehicle at the diesel tank that we'll see. We're currently rolling through the cornfields of Kansas. Dot Miller's Lawn. I don't know what town we're rolling into, but we're not super far from Bentonville. Like 70-ish miles away or so. Hey, diesel's $0 here. It's a pretty good deal. Just pulling to get some. Anyway, yeah, when we get there, we're gonna find a camping spot and kind of do some research and then get ready to send it either this evening or tomorrow morning. But we just crossed into Missouri, eating some salt and vinegar chips, and we're closing in. About 70 miles to go.
South, Demont Drive.
Webb City, getting there. This is a pretty big city, I'm surprised. I don't think we're in Missouri that long. We'll be out of here pretty quick here. Well, I've been noticing the geology is starting to change. We're about 25 miles away from our destination, and if you notice, we're not in just plains and fields anymore. There's like rock. I don't know what that is, conglomerate rock it looks like, but yeah, we're getting back into like rock and bedrock and more rolling hills, like not really mountainous, but somewhere in between. That means we've got some fun geology to go play in up here.
Without the line, use the right two lanes to turn slightly right on I-49 South.
We're just now crossing the Arkansas border. Well, y'all, here we are. We made it to Bentonville, Arkansas. Sweet. I think the Onewheel shop is open for another 30 minutes, so we're gonna zip over there. We have to get a part for Eden's Onewheel, and then we'll be on our way.
Use the second for...
It is definitely starting to look like the South again. We're in Bentonville, just kind of cruising in the neighborhood, suburbs, back roads, whatever. I'm going to a place where we can hopefully camp. We'll go find out. If not, then we're gonna have to figure out a camping situation. Well, guys, had a mini epic fail. Unfortunately, you cannot park trailers in Bentonville at the mountain bike place, mountain bike park reserve. Anyway, freaking, we're going to spend the night at Walmart. No choice. I'm tired of looking for places, and we just can't find a place where the website's not working or the phone number's working. So we're just gonna go stay at Walmart. I went ahead and called Walmart to double check that it was all right here, and the manager there said it is. Just need to be out there by 8 a.m. So that's our plan. Going to Walmart, baby. Drove all this way. Get a nice camping spot, but that's where we're going. Oh well. Well, here we are, going into Walmart. False alarm, that Walmart was way too small. That was the wrong one. We're supposed to go to the super center, so we turn around, heading back up that way. All right, here we go. I saw like Walmart Museum too, so I don't know what's going on. We made it. This is insane. There's like a Walmart down the street. There's a Walmart home office there. There's a Walmart museum over there, and there's a Walmart supermart here. I don't know what's going on. I'm about to look it up. Like, is the original Walmart in Bentonville, Arkansas or something? Like, what's actually happening? Let's check it out. We're taking a breather. We tried to find camping. We couldn't, so guess where we went? We went to Walmart, which I try not to camp out at. I called them up and asked them, hey, are we allowed to camp at our Walmart overnight? Because a lot of them you can't anymore. A lady got the manager on the phone and they said it is fine as long as we're gone by 8 a.m. Anyway, she starts driving to Walmart and I was watching my GPS and noticed we're going the wrong way. So she was going to another Walmart right down the street from another Walmart. So I thought, oh, that's kind of weird. And then I looked off to my right as we're driving to the wrong Walmart and saw another Walmart museum, and then saw like a Walmart school over there, like an academy. And then I'm like, this is strange. And so we came back to the super Walmart where we're at now, and I looked it up, and it turns out that this is where Walmart originated from, was from Bentonville right here in the first Walmart. And we're spending the night. Well, folks, we're passing out. I think we're gonna wake up and hit a coffee shop first and do a little bit of video editing, and then go hit the trails to show you guys what this place is all about. All right, I'm going to pull out of Eden's Way. If you noticed, we are not at Walmart. We started getting a lot of people pulling up to the rig at Walmart, beeping the horn and wanting to talk and stuff. We're pretty tired, so we decided to go get dinner and then come back after dark. That way it would be like a little less known where we were camping. And we went to a brewery, and then wound up just, we talked to one of the food truck owners and just wound up staying out here for the night. Anyway, we're gonna go grab some breakfast and coffee right now, and then we're gonna go hit the trails and show you guys what this place is all about. Hey, would you look at that? It's another Walmart. Well, we are heading up to the Kohler Mountain Bike Preserve. We're gonna park the rigs for a little bit and get out for a little rip and come back and do some work. So I don't really know the trail systems at all, but we're going to figure them out quick. There are a couple of really cool trails, including a glow-in-the-dark trail that we're gonna take you guys on. It's supposed to be pretty sweet later. So let's go find a parking spot and get ready to rock here. We're here at the Kohler Mountain Bike Park and Preserve, and we're gonna go hit the first trail on the Onewheels.
I'm riding a Onewheel GT S series, so it has a little more torque. And this is what we rallied out at Burning Man. You can still tell it's got fly dust all over it, but this thing absolutely rallies, man. I haven't put a ton of miles. I think I got like 230 miles or so on it, but we're about to put it to the test here, so let's go send. Eden's also got hers. She's got the same one, and I've heard about this place for a while, so should be good.
Oh yeah, like,
look at that.
Stuck together.
Look like an equestrian. Yeah, equestrian person. It's cute, looks good. Yeah. The trail we're doing is right over there. Trail system starts, so we're gonna get our shoes on here and go get to it. So this is pretty fun. When we're at Burning Man, I put Eden's generator outside in the shade and started it. And then I set our Onewheel down, and apparently I set it too close to the generator exhaust, and it melted a hole completely through her Onewheel fender, but not through her tire. So it's good stuff. Look at that ply dust from Burning Man. Crazy.
How'd this happen? I don't remember.
I'm an idiot. That's how it happened. What?
Start doing that. I'm gonna be like, here's the problem. Here's the two things that are
What?
involved. How did it happen?
How'd it happen?
Here we have Exhibit A. Here we have Exhibit B.
What?
Actually, it's insane that we're not mountain biking here. There's like actually really good mountain biking.
Oh yeah. Good wear the Crocs, but we're not going to today.
We need a Onewheel charger.
That's good. Flying Mangoes. It's a good band name. Do a little wrist guardage, and we're gonna go hit some trails. Haven't put the old guards on in a while. Got fired up. Just check Onewheel here. Check the app. Get connected to our board. It's on. Alrighty, then for our trail system, we're gonna do something a little bit different. You can use Onyx off-road on small trails as well, not just off-road trails. So we're gonna find ourselves here, and we're right here. And you can see we have the trail system that we're gonna go on, Thunderdome, and it brings us right down to the coffee shop. So we're going to use this mapping to get ourselves towards the coffee. So let's type in coffee. It's like similar to Google Maps, but it's better. All right, let's rock.
I think we're supposed to go right in Esther's. Yes. This is towards the coffee shop. I'll let you go first. I'm trying to balance. Ugh. My tire's definitely low. It makes it really comfortable to ride though. Remember too, if you see like a big bump or whatever, you can kind of bend your knee, like squat more, and it helps you absorb it better. And also if you go really slow, it rolls more. Oh yeah. You have to go here.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh my god. It's fine. This is fine.
You're fine. There you go.
Rocks.
You're just going very slow, so it's making it hard to balance. Go at speed you would ride a bike, just barely. Yeah, the back will scrape. Every now and then the back will scrape. And
Every now and then?
Yeah, like mine's scraping a little bit. You just try not to slow down too much while it's scraping. You just like keep rolling. There are really smooth trails, but of course the first one we get on to try to get to the smooth trails is like, it's like a tech trail almost. It's like switchbacks and rockiness.
I'll never worry about a girl trying to steal you. The barrier to entry, it's like up there. Literally in the treetops.
Where you're about to be.
Yeah, because I fly off my board.
She's actually doing exceptionally well. She's never even ridden like up or down a hill because we've been in Burning Man, which is totally flat.
So why wouldn't you give me a bunch of rocks still?
You learn how to dance on one within a week, so I figured, you know, I actually didn't know we're gonna get into rocks. I do like this setting better. If it gets rolly like that, try to go a little bit faster. There you go. Like keep it going like 4 miles an hour.
To, like, get further on my board because the whole trail's like tilting
yeah.
this way.
Yeah, the tilt is where it gets tricky. Like we're probably gonna have to walk this turn up here maybe.
It'll be fun, he said.
Oh, this turn's a little crazy. Oh, she's trying it. She's trying it, folks. Whoa. Oh, let's see what happens.
Yeah, because I, like you, I'm a type 2 moron.
We'll go find a flow trail. You'll be good to go on the flow trails after this.
I'm trying so hard.
I know,
right
you're
now.
doing really good. I am too.
You're doing really good?
Yeah.
Just pat yourself on the back.
Let's play around. I'm still curious. I want to try the apex setting and see if it balances better. It does help to let a little air out of the tire too, though.
I have a full tire still.
Oh, do you?
My God.
Yeah. Oh, this is this one's a little bit chunky. I don't know. Is it? Oh, this looks chunky. I don't know. Whoa. Okay, so you can change the settings on a Onewheel, and I just put it over. I was on a high line for a second. I usually do flow, but I'm gonna try apex and see what that does. I'm curious. It's supposed to be the most responsive one. Whew. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look who's shredding trails now.
Well, it's not no rock, so that's really nice.
Oh.
You like have to go fast.
I know. Yeah, it's fine. You just allow it to naturally speed up in the downhills too. That made you hate it less. That
It
bucket.
was really hard to start. That was insane. So does this trail go back to where we parked? It does, right?
Yep, we're just gonna remember. All right, here we go. So far, so good. Just made this pretty good copy. We're gonna cruise back and try to find something called Family Flow Trail. Some guy was suggesting it in the shop. It's supposed to be pretty good.
fire up the truck. If you guys notice, there's Walton Boulevard. So like I was saying, the Waltons are the ones that started Walmart, and this is the first Walmart is actually in this town we're in. Pretty nuts. We are heading over to the Collar Mountain Bike Preserve and gonna grab some showers. And then I think we're gonna go spend the night at the first Walmart that ever was, believe it or not. Nicole got permission, so we're gonna go head over there, go do that Walmart van life thing, if we ever can get across this street. There's one cool part to this shower situation. I don't want to give it away just yet, but I'll let you guys see in a second. It's gonna take some effort to get there. All right, sweet. So we're going on a little one-wheel adventure to get to the showers. We have to ride through the Collar Mountain Bike Preserve. You can't camp here overnight, but you're allowed to park here for day use. So we're gonna take advantage of that and go roll down to the campgrounds and grab showers. 11 days later. You guys better be satisfied. You better be enjoying this video because I'm carrying this giant Sony camera, which is kind of a sketchy thing to do in the one wheel, just so you guys can see in the dark because the GoPro is horrible in the dark. So first thing we have to do is find the paved path, which I think is here. Yep, there we go. I think last time we split off. If you want to do the crazy trail, we could go do that. The Thunderdome. Actually, we're going to some pretty cool trails tomorrow. I'll show you guys. There's actually a glow in the dark trail, and we went there in the daytime just to check it out to see if it'd go. And it was I don't want to say it's sketchy, but it's not easy on one wheels. Oh, like a bear?
Yeah, kind of actually.
Yeah, maybe. Probably a large animal. I don't think there's like mountain lions. There are in the Ozarks, I think. They're like little bears, though. They're nothing like the polar bears that chased us. Okay, splitting the trail, we go left. Well, these trails are great at night. There's no one here. There's the coffee shop that you can only get to by the bike path, basically, that we're on. It's pretty cool. I think we got just a little bit further up this road and we'll be to get to the showers. All right, we're almost up here. So I can't find my shampoo or conditioner anywhere, which is also my soap. So Eden over here is going to hook it up with a garbage bag, and she's gonna squirt her shampoo on it. I'm gonna carry the garbage bag in there. Meanwhile, charging the wheels up. If you guys are ever in the area, they do have just camping for camper vans. You can't do trailers stuff here, which is why we weren't able to bring Eden's trailer here, but they worked with us to just do showers and stuff this time. So pretty cool being able to ride right here from the bike path and hit all the trails and have a place to go home. Okay, we made it back to the rigs. Showers and all, pretty nice. I'm gonna go head on down to the good old Super Walmart, have our Walmart spend the night experience. Let's do it. Oh yeah, all right. Let's head on down to Walmart, I tell you what.
Northwest 3rd Street.
And here we are, folks. We're at the Bentonville Walmart. This is the town of Max Walton's, like the first Walmart in the country. It's right here. They get the Walmart Museum and everything here too. I don't know if we're gonna check that out or not, but I called the other night and made sure it was okay to spend the night. It's a good idea. A lot of Walmarts across the country allow you to camp there. Same with Cabela's, Bass Pro, all those places. But it's also good to call the specific one you want to spend the night at and just pass it with them. Make sure it sounds good to them, make sure they're okay with it, which we've done that here. Where should we go? That guy's spending the night right there. Eden's rolling in beside me, and this is home for the night. I think you're funny.
Yeah, I do.
Call my name out in this parking lot too loud. Anyway, yeah, this is it. We're doing it up. A little Walmart parking lot action. It's home for the night. I think tomorrow we're gonna wake up, get a little video premiere to do. She needs to finish video tonight. So, oh yeah,
Spoons.
we get ice cream. See, we're not just staying here. We are customers. Literal video proof of us being customers.
Ben & Jerry's, the Tonight Dough. Terrible choice.
And that's not my favorite.
The only good choice.
Which one did you get?
Haagen-Dazs, coffee. Are you serious right now?
There's not even anything in that. It's literally just
It's the
coffee
best
flavored
taste.
ice
It's
cream.
so good. I mean, I like a strawberry way better, but they didn't have strawberry.
Here we are. It's like 11 p.m. about. Parking lot's just about clear. We got one one person spending the night over there in the car. Other than that, pretty quiet. I'm gonna get this bed pulled up, do a little computer work, and then we're gonna pass out. Catch you all in the morning.
They don't have the same
Eden went to walk out the door and someone went to take a picture. Good morning. You ever had a picture taken of yourself right when you walk out your door in the morning?
Just like immediately.
It's good stuff immediately. We're getting up. Welcome to Walmart. All right. Take 2. Eden's heading out. Good morning, y'all. Got the bed all put up. Yeah, it was sleeping outside of Walmart. We actually slept pretty good. Only had a couple people like pull up playing loud music and stuff last night and chilling. Sometimes you don't exactly want a human interaction. Sometimes it happens. Eden was like literally just walking out the door to go to her camper, like barely changed. And someone walked up asking if they could take a picture, which is actually nice. Usually people don't ask, but it is part of the reality when you're out here doing it for a living, which is cool. It's cool, inspiring folks, but then this is the part that people don't see. And we're obviously parking in a public place. This ain't that big a deal, but as soon as people like follow you home, you know, follow you for 20 minutes and drive where you're driving, it starts getting weirder. And Eden just jumped out, so I think our neighbor is like waiting to talk, waiting for me to open the door. So yeah, if you don't want interactions in public, sometimes you just have to do it. There's not really a choice. That in itself will give you social anxiety sometimes. Just something I'm working on, trying to get better with it. Because I love people and I like interacting with people. So it's not that. I think it's just like not having the option to is what gets you. Anyway, let's head on down to the coffee shop. We got a video premiere to do right now, so that is our plan. A shout out to Walmart for letting us stay here last night. That was awesome. I appreciate it. And see, I just used auto start up the truck from the inside, and then our guy ran over to say hi and take a picture and stuff. But I'm back here. Anyway, trying to get social anxiety. Just go out and say hi and move on. Let's go. All right, we're out of here. Look at that Walmart home and office across the street. Like I was saying, if you guys look up Bentonville in Rogers, is where the first Walmart was. So speaking of looking up, I better gonna get separated from Eden here. We're gonna head to the Onyx Coffee Lab and go grab what I think is the best coffee in Bentonville, but I haven't really had too much coffee here. So it was awesome the other day though.
Continue on Southwest 8th Street for half a...
So today we're gonna go check out why we came to Bentonville. There's a really cool trail system, and we have our Onewheels. We also have our mountain bikes, obviously, but there's supposed to be really smooth flow trails here, and this is where some of the largest one-wheel competitions in the world are held. So I'm excited to check it out. Downtown Bentonville, here we go.
West F Street.
Google Maps going off with the wrong directions. We're gonna park here and walk over to the coffee shop. That's the plan. All right, I've got about 20 minutes till the video premiere, so. All right, y'all, had ourselves some coffee. We're gonna pop on into Onyx Off-Road over here and use that to get us to the trailhead. We're gonna use Onyx's connection to Google Maps to get us there. So we'll pull that up over here. And
Head east on Southwest 8th Street.
One thing that's really cool about Onyx Off-Road is that it actually works in conjunction with Google Maps. So when you're driving, if you're used to Google Maps and you want to use that, you can use Onyx to find the specific location because it's better at finding specific things trail-wise, and then have it direct you there with Google Maps, and then you switch back to Onyx when you get on the trail itself because it works better. Crazy. It's cool. Look at a little skills park down there. Bentonville is really cool. I've never seen a town more catered for bikes. Like, I thought Moab, Utah was the mountain bike capital of the world, and it used to be back in the late 90s and 2000s, but this whole town is just very intentful and purpose-driven for biking. Like, literally everywhere. There's bike paths to get around, there's dedicated bike paths on roadways, there's trails, there's side hits, there's bike skills parks, there's everything. And we're gonna go check out a couple of those right now. Also, if you guys do want to check out Onyx Off-Road, I do have a link in this video description to where you can get a discount, and it's pretty sweet. You should definitely check them out. We have reached the trailhead. It is pretty hot, freaking 96 degrees in the shade. Anyway, we're gonna go exploring and for a little one-wheel ride.
It's hot.
It is, it's 96 degrees, it's pretty warm. Oh. We're trying to get fired up to go. I've got pants on, I know what I'm doing. So we're gonna bring ourselves into Onyx and we're gonna go to the All-American Trail, which you can see right here. And we're gonna go to navigate, and we're gonna use Google Maps through Onyx Off-Road. And that will show you the route we need to take. And if you zoom in, we're pretty close to the trailhead. It's got us right there in this parking lot we're in. So we're just gonna cross over to the trail system right there. And it looks like hook a right and start cruising down. And there's this big skills park that we're gonna go check out. Looks pretty cool. So we're passing that, and then we're gonna cruise on down the trail, down the American Trail, All-American Trail. I think it's 3 miles, and go to a coffee shop / beer brewery place right there. So that is our plan. It's pretty cool having Onyx to find trail systems that Google Maps can't find and guide you in that direction. So more than one ways to use this. You don't have to be off-roading. You can use it for biking and windmilling and all that stuff too. Pretty cool. And what do you Try the same. You want to sit outside of the... Battle axes. I'm gonna check Onyx here and see. Onyx tells us to go right. That is correct. Then we need to go right. All right, then we just keep on going straight until we hop off an All-American up here, I think. So we're on the All-American Trail here. This goes, I think, like at least 3 miles down to where we need to go. Cool part about this trail is the main trail is right there. So you can hop off at any given moment and get over to that. And it's also supposed to be pretty smooth and flowy, so. You should go fast, just slightly faster than a normal walking pace. It's a good idea. Like a slow jog. Nice. If you haven't noticed, there's e-bikes everywhere. E-bikes are like, it's kind of like Burning Man, taking over everything. Beginner's skill zone. Beginners on bikes, maybe not one wheels. These things are a whole nother monster. It's like beginners on bikes, but not on one wheels. Cruising along pretty good. We're heading up to, I think, Airship Coffee. They also have beer there, so we're gonna go cruise up there and grab something, and then we'll hit some trails on the way back. Shit. Moderately dangerous. Or just try it, see what happens.
Yeah. Like you.
Yeah. There
There you go. And if the tail drags, just allow it to speed up just for a second. Like you can hear my drag. You just kind of speed up in the downhill just a hair.
Why did it do it that time, but not the other time?
Because you're trying to brake a little bit too much on it. And success. We're back at the rigs, and I'm gonna go head to some place to get some dinner. So let's go do it.
Let's rock.
Well, that was a super fun day out riding. We're gonna head over to a place called Senor Shreddy's, and they make really awesome Mexican food. Food truck over there, so we're gonna go hit that up and make our plan after that. Be heading out of here in the morning though. Got ourselves a shower. Guess where we're back at? Walmart for the final night here in Bentonville.
We're gonna camp out and be heading out first thing in the morning. Get about 750 to 800 miles to drive, and then we'll be back to my pop's cabin in the mountains. If you guys haven't seen that yet, it's a very special place, so excited to bring you guys there. There's our spot for the night. Fan going. Home sweet home, baby. We're gonna go run into Walmart really quick and grab a little snack and watch a little flick and pass out. And then we get a long way to drive tomorrow, so we'll catch y'all in the morning. Good morning, everyone. Just waking up right here at the local Walmart, Bentonville, Arkansas. We're on our way, got about 500 miles to drive today, so we're gonna go grab some coffee in town. Let's go hit it. We are out of here. So some of you guys might know, but we're on our way to the southeast right now to go visit my family and Eden's family and just spend some time down there doing some stuff in the south for a little bit before taking you back to Alaska right when everyone leaves Alaska. Anyway, we're gonna go grab coffee and be on our way. All right, y'all, we're off. We'll swing by Onewheel Coffee here in Bentonville. It's freaking awesome. Super good breakfast croissants, breakfast sandwiches too. And we're on the road. We're gonna go swing by the rest area for Eden to dump her Airstream tanks, and then be on our way about 750 miles to we get to Pop's cabin. Good timing too, it's just starting to rain the first time since we've been here, so time to move on. I think we're gonna go back north just slightly, and then we're heading through Missouri and towards Tennessee and towards Georgia. We're on the highway, y'all. It says 11 hours, but it'll take us a day and a half to drive there, I'd say. We're only 17 miles from a gas station, but Eden's tank is saying it's only gonna give her 12, and it's pretty accurate, so she's literally gonna run out of gas. So luckily, I've got 5 gallons with me, so let's go use that.
That's nice.
Clean all that out. Too bad.
We're just traveling dumpsters.
Oh, good timing. Semi.
Do you want me to pull over more? I didn't think about it being on this side.
It's alright. Should be okay. People can figure it out. We're gonna be the busiest ramp in the world.
Nothing?
Okay. Get her all topped off here. We're back on the road. All right, back on the road again. Of course, your car's coming. It's been the busiest off ramp ever. Heading into Eden's favorite gas station. Heading into Love's. Kind of getting low on diesel, but she is definitely low, obviously, because we had to stop and fill her up. I think we might be in Missouri or about to hit Missouri also. Oh man, I was just gonna compliment this guy's flatbed, and the cops like whipped out and got him. I don't know what he did. That sucks, brother. We are in Missouri, man. Look at these gas prices: $2.68 for gas and $3.25 for diesel. That's as cheap as I have seen it in the entire country so far. It's pretty awesome. Got a ways to go, 685 miles, and we'll be showing up to my old man's cabin. Super excited to see him. I haven't seen him in a really long time, since last Christmas basically, so it'll be good. The town of Republic, Missouri, and we're gonna go to a place called Skinner's Barbecue. It's supposed to be a really epic barbecue joint up here. Let's go check it out. I'm sure it's gonna be good. I didn't really get it on film, but we just went to this little barbecue joint right off the side of the road. It was all time. Back on our way again. Let's do it. I'm not sure if I explained it in the video, but as far as what we're up to in the South, we're basically going to visit my family and Eden's family. They both live down there, so that's super convenient. And just spend some time doing some adventures in the place where I grew up and taking you guys on those adventures. I'll also be doing some adventures in Florida that Eden is a little more familiar with, some unfamiliar terrain to me. And it's gonna be fun to get out of my comfort zone, try some different stuff. Once we're done in the South, we're gonna be heading back to Alaska, and we've got a pretty big surprise on the way back, but I don't want to fill you in just yet on it. We are getting there, y'all. Man, it's just starting to look more like the South again. It's like stepping back in time coming down here. Even in Bentonville, when we were there, just like the people were just a little bit different, just a little bit friendlier. Everyone's moving a little bit slower. It's a different feel down here. Man, check out those tires. Should get a set of those for this thing.
Continue for 7 miles.
So we are out here cruising the farmlands. Just awesome. People cranking away back there, getting their crops harvested, and it's just about 5 o'clock. So I noticed a lot of people getting off work in town right back there. Just started thinking about working again. Just our work-driven culture, which is why we all have everything we have. So we all work our tails off to get it. I played that game for, I don't know, about 20 years, working for a driver's ed school, teaching people how to drive for a living. And as a RAF guy, I had ski patrol before that, worked in restaurants, did mechanic work on bikes, did a little bit of volunteer work, everything in between. I don't know, I was just thinking about the whole model of how we are taught to be successful, how we're taught that you have to be successful. I wish I would have realized it sooner, but just realizing you don't have to submit to that there is another way. You don't have to go to college. You don't have to work a 9 to 5. You don't have to do what you're told you have to do. There's other ways if you think out of the box. I've been really fortunate with this. I've been able to turn my passion into a career, and to the point where they just both blur the line, and I can't hardly tell I'm working anymore, other than when I'm editing and doing a lot of computer work and filming. Anyway, yeah, I was just thinking it's just so crazy how we're taught that the only way to be successful is to work your tail off every single day until you're 65 years old, to the retirement age. And it's just wild. I mean, I've got so many friends that have passed away like at my age or younger, half my age. Also have a lot of older friends that did not make it to 70, you know, that didn't make it to 65. And they worked their whole life and just never got to enjoy like the golden years, you could say. And I'm not saying that the only way to be happy is to live out of the box. You can definitely be happy living in the box. I did for a long time. But I just remembered always kind of living for the future. I would always be living for that weekend coming up, or that holiday, or that break that I was taking, or the vacation I was going on. And everyone around me was living like that too, and you just get used to it. And I don't know, if you can find another way, if you get a little creative and think out of the box, you can pull yourself out of that whole game and contribute in a different way, and bring people joy in a different way, do a service in a different way. I guess I was just reflecting on my life and the decades that I worked, and how fortunate I am to have found a way out of that rat race somewhat. And by far from being filthy rich, but I'm doing what I want to do and enjoying doing it, and it's sustaining itself, so it's been absolutely worth it. And you see the dust devil tornado thing, kind of, maybe. I feel like you guys can probably see that. It's a crazy one. And we're leaving Holcomb,
Turn left
Missouri.
on Missouri 25 north.
I guess we're going left up here. Huh. I'm sure someone's gone plowing through that sign before. Cotton fields out there. You can see the cotton blooming just a little bit. My great-grandmother, there's like an article in the newspaper about her where she went out and picked a bale of cotton when she was 96 years old. Pretty wild. Heading towards Mississippi. Still in Missouri right now, though. You can see all the trucks out there collecting, getting that harvest. Tell you what, for a paved road, man, this is pretty sketchy. It's like constantly dipping the pavement like left and right, which is causing this rig to like tip back and forth really crazy in a narrow road and kind of dive left or right where the dips are. It's like actually like a shockingly sketchy road to drive. And all these back highways are like this. We're zigzagging across all these highways here. This road is so tippy. I don't know if you can see my steering wheel trying to drive this road. You guys aren't gonna believe this. We're trying to get away from it right now. There's a huge tornado right out to the left of us, and we're trying to get away from it. It's coming right at us. I'm just kidding. It's a controlled burn from a cornfield over there, I think. We have crossed the borderline into Tennessee, my friends. Sweet. Back in good old Tennessee. I actually used to raft guide in Ducktown, Tennessee, or really close to it, on the Ocoee River for, I guess, 5 years. And one of the best jobs I ever worked at. Just such a fun job. Such an awesome group of people. It was like the golden years working at that company back in the day. And just really awesome crew of people to grow up with. Anyway, it's good to be back home. We are going to be getting into some adventures in Tennessee, but I'm not going to talk about those just yet. I'll leave you guys to see it shortly here. We are cruising along, y'all. It is, I don't know what time it is, about 6:40 at night. Another, I don't know, hour of daylight or so. Still have some miles to put on if we're going to get to Pop's house tomorrow evening. So we're going to drive into the night a little bit and still have a good chunk of tomorrow to drive. But it's been a good drive, good weather this whole time, and it's going to be good to be home up here and visiting home. Welcome to Jackson, Tennessee. Not super far from Nashville in that whole area. You guys know what's totally insane? I just realized that I have not had a single breakdown since Washington. We just drove from Washington all the way up to Clearwater, Canada, went to a festival, went down to Burning Man, crossed way across the country. Now we're almost to Georgia and Florida, and I haven't broken down yet. I haven't been to a single Napa. It's amazing. Like, the truck is finally working as it was supposed to when I freaking bought it. She's been working like this whole time, but now I think she is good. I've replaced everything. I don't know, just excited about it though. Also, I just want to give you guys a big shout out and just thank you guys for watching all my adventures, all my videos throughout the years. Some of you guys might have known, but if you don't, I've been doing YouTube since 2007, so that's like, what, 19 years almost? And I wasn't paid for most of it. I did it for fun, it's passion, until like pretty much COVID, when I finally got monetized in the channel and started doing like a video every single week. Ever since then, I've not missed a week of videos. I've had a video every single Thursday for almost 6 years straight now. A lot of weeks with 2 videos a week. Also some 30-day video marathons and 10-day video marathons. So it's been a pretty crazy commitment doing YouTube for a living. It's a lot of work, but it doesn't feel like a job. That's the best way I can explain it. I just love doing it. And just want to thank you guys for just being here for me and watching the videos and commenting, and those of you that have been inspired by the channel to get out and just live your best life. That's awesome. That's why I do it. So I just thank you guys for doing that, and got some pretty awesome trips coming up, so stoked to bring you guys on them. Oh boy, hopefully there's trailer parking. Said cars over here and semis the other side. Here we go. Whew, killing the engine. I don't know what his rest areas. They never quite label the things properly, so it said semis to the right and cars this way, and usually cars and trailers gonna stay on one side, semis on the other, but now there's no trailer spots on this side. You can't loop around to go back, like once it's a one way and then you have to get back in the highway and you miss the whole rest area. So Eden just kind of parked alongside 3 different spots here, long ways, because she didn't have a choice. Anyway, we'll catch you guys in the morning. News is the bed is already made, so catch y'all in the morning. I'll say we're going to bed, but I lied. The highway is way too loud at this rest stop. It's like right there. We're gonna go down to Cracker Barrel, 3 miles down the road, and see if that's more off the highway. And let's go for a ride again. Oh, van life, baby. Here we go. All right, start. Oh, I'm tired. All right, onwards to Cracker Barrel. 3.2 miles is not too bad. Woo, 20 miles an hour. Slow down for that one, boy. You're really close, half a mile away. Ooh. There's a lot of trucks in this highway. Who would have never fallen asleep? It's been too loud. Oh man, a Waffle House? You gotta be kidding me. I am back home. Allegedly, there's a Cracker Barrel somewhere.
Turn right onto East Christie Drive, then turn right onto Gum Branch Road.
Is it a turning lane? I can't even tell. I have no idea. Let's go. We go where? Right here? Can't make the turn almost.
Turn right on.
Where's Cracker Barrel? There it is. Yay. Hopefully. Doesn't say how good. No tractor trailers. That's fine. RV and bus parking to the right. Ooh, that was a good one. I love speed bumps in parking lots. Great.
Your destination is on the left.
Ugh. These are brutal. Oh my god. Eating in the Jeep right there. We're spending the night.
Getting ready to eat Cracker Barrel.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm required to take my boots off so I can sit in your bed.
Oh yeah. Never even bothered to make the bed. We're enjoying Cracker Barrel on the side of the highway at
I'm very excited.
whatever o'clock at night. Here we go. People say they want to see more than just driving footage, so this is what you asked for.
Here you go. Fried okra.
Ooh.
And a mac and cheese.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh, I forgot all the stuff I got. Could I get some paper towels, please? Oh yeah, I forgot I got this too.
What's that? Okay. See you guys in a minute. Looks like trash. Pretty pleasant, nice place to sleep. Thank you guys. We're gonna go in and get some breakfast and get out of here. Get a little Cracker Barrel coffee to get the morning going, and we are out of here. About 250 miles from Pop's house. I'm excited to see him. It's also gonna be really hard not to stop and go paddling. We're going right by, and I mean literally right by the Ocoee River, where I used to raft guide for 5 years at a company where my boss still works there. Awesome dude. So it would have been sweet to stop and see him. But we just turned into 819 Coffee here in the town we're in, and it's like someone's driveway. It's supposed to be super good. We'll go check it out. Got ourselves some coffee. We are out of here. Coffee building is like in there, unsuspectingly. We found it. Jumping back on the highway, doing 840 east, kind of towards Murfreesboro and towards Chattanooga. It's starting to look like we're getting back home, back to the good old Appalachians. A lot of people don't call them mountains, but we call them mountains down here. For those that don't know, these are my stomping grounds. This is where I grew up, and my pops still lives up in the mountains. The rest of my family lives like down south a little bit. This is some of the best whitewater paddling in the world. Just because the Appalachians are some of the oldest mountains in the world, so there's really fun rapids and waterfalls and stuff, and then pools in between it all. So great place to learn and a great place to paddle difficult stuff. We'll definitely get on some adventures. Okay, let's go get a little top off here. I'm starting to get a little bit low on fuel. This new tank is awesome though. I've got like a Diamond Truck Service in Anchorage installed an aftermarket fuel tank. It's a 38-gallon Super Duty tank from the late 90s. We made custom straps for it, and now I've got like a 400-mile range with this. I have a lot of friends actually that live in Chattanooga. Not a lot, but I don't know, maybe 5 or 6. Actually, Mason just moved there. Buddy that helped me do electric in the house that I built up in Alaska, and done some winter adventures with him. He's one of my best buddy Alaska cabin adventures, Matt. His old high school friend just bought a house in Chattanooga really recently. And we are cruising down a pretty big one here. Bunch of runaway truck ramps. Everyone's riding their brakes. Pretty close to Chattanooga. We're only about 100-something miles from my pop's cabin, so getting there. Wow, look at that. The truck actually went off the ramp. Holy crap, we went onto the ramp. That's insane. I think that's the first vehicle I've ever seen that used the runaway truck ramp. That is pretty wild. It freaking worked too. He's only maybe 3/4 of the way up it. This is only a 6% grade too. It's not like the Duffy where it's freaking 15 to 18% in a couple spots. Well, y'all, we're passing through, or just did pass through Chattanooga, and now we've been in, like, ever since Chattanooga, there's just a ton of people. We went to Trader Joe's. The stores were absolutely packed, got out of it, and it's just been like cars stopped on the highway, traffic all in town. Now there's traffic on this mountain road leaving town. I don't know what's going on. This is like a midday Saturday, 2 o'clock on a Saturday, but it's freaking nuts. There's gonna be a wreck or something. Well, funny enough, that entire traffic jam was caused by a traffic light only letting like 10 cars at a time go. So we're through it. Feels good to be back home in the mountains again. It's been a long time since I lived here. Spent like actually most of my life in Alaska at this point, but this place is still special to me. Can't even believe it. There's a good old Ocoee River, y'all. It's my stomping grounds. This is like the very lower stretch. People don't come down this far on it. We go upstream, heading upstream toward the Whitewater Center. I believe it was in 1996, the Summer Olympics were in Tennessee up here for the Whitewater course, and they actually artificially created a whitewater course out of they just like cemented giant boulders into the river, made kind of an artificial enhanced riverbed for whitewater, and it's still there to this day. And they're actually releasing the river today. It only runs on weekends. It's all dam released water, and next month they're actually turning it off for like pretty much until next summer. So it'll be pretty cool that we'll get to see it in action today. Maybe see some rafts out there. Y'all start noticing all the school bus and rafts. It's a pretty cool area. It's just right outside of Chattanooga, and really cool place to come recreate in the summer. Water's like bathtub warm, and it's a super fun river. Whole bunch of whitewater on it, kind of class 3, easy class 4. Just a great place to learn how to paddle. Wow, look at all the boaters' cars. Like all those are whitewater kayakers that came down here to paddle river themselves. Here's the rafting takeout. Everyone rafts. This might be the most amount of outfitters on any river in the world. I have no idea. Hey, there's wild water right there. Check it out. It's a funny story. This curve right here, when I used to raft guide here, there was a Hostess cupcake truck that broke through the guardrail, went off the embankment, rolled over, and the door opened, and thousands, I mean like literally thousands of Hostess cupcakes went into the river. And for like a month after that, you could find Hostess cupcakes just like floating in all the pools and the eddies and stuck behind branches and stuff like that. So to find a snack while you're paddling. Pretty awesome. We're almost up to Ducktown, Tennessee, and this used to be one of the largest copper mines in the world, to my knowledge. You can actually see it from outer space. This is also home to one of the best Mexican restaurants in the South, in my opinion. Here's the Mexican restaurant, El Rio, right there. So freaking good. All time.
Stop sign. Turn right on Georgia.
I used to drive this pretty much every day to work until I started living at their raft guide facilities up there. This is my commute on a little motorcycle or my little Suzuki Samurai.
US 76.
All right, y'all, freaking made it almost to my hometown. Not quite there, but can't wait to get home, man. Getting excited. Well, guys, just about to the pad, so I'm gonna turn this thing off and go say hi to my pops, introduce Eden and everything. It's gonna be a good time. All right, guys, we have arrived. We're gonna be traveling on to Florida pretty quick this time, and then coming back up. Well, here we are.
He's so cute.
Pop's cabin. Someone's having radishes for breakfast.
Yeah.
What do you got?
And there's a little chipmunk outside, otherwise we hear it away. What kind of spider? Because most spiders actually like digest the food inside the bug basically and like suck it back out almost. Huh. They're like a fairy, yeah. I will.
Breakfast? Lunch? What time is it?